fans are certainly ready. Wonderful atmosphere as they look to roar their players to a 5th win of the season. ASVEL looking to spoil the party. And Jalen Horde now into Sorkin. Walker makes the 3. Inexplicable from Vautier as Walker now takes advantage by driving through. ASVEL a bit stunned by that miss at the other end. Ball gets away from him, but still plenty of time for De Colo. What a pass that is. A bounce pass that barely got above knee height. He might be thinking of retirement, but when he's still playing at this level, why would he? And that's a great pass for Agensa to score again. This time it was Glyn Watson with the feed. But a nice reminder being served here early on by the ASVEL players. We're here to play as well. De Colo for 3 and 1. What a start from Nondo De Colo. He's doing everything. We've only had 3.5 minutes. Which is what they have to focus on now. Here's Walker. Sorkin mid-range. That will go. And they keep going. 5 of 6 from the field. Here's Walker. Slings it to Clark. Off the mark. Pushed away by Ndiaye, but straight to Walker. ASVEL get it again. Walker nearly lost it, but able to pick it up and evade the attempted block of Ndiaye. Oh, that's a poor pass from Watson. Turned over, and it's going to be an easy finish for the high-flying Jimmy Clark. Try and take the lead before the end of this first quarter. Jimmy Clark. Sidestepping his way through. Massa can only pat the rebound back to Clark. And here is Sorkin going against Massa. Great spin move by Roman Sorkin going to his left. The only change in personnel so far. Here is Tel finding Vautier, who doesn't miss this time. Blew the easiest shot of the season a few minutes ago. And it is just 2 points in 3 minutes for ASVEL as Maccabi light it up with the throwdown from Jalen Horde. Jalen Horde, the highlight reel moment in a 10-0 run. Marcio Santos, what a pass! And Lonnie Walker can drop it in. The big man turning provider there. Here's Marcio Santos. Kicks it out for TJ Leaf. Back to Marcio. Here is Lundberg. Shoots over Tel. Well, that rebound had to be taken, but it wasn't. Oh, what a block that is. Shaquille Harrison. What about the block here? Raymond thought he had an easy score, but look at that. Celias, big size advantage over Blatt, and he finds a nice feed for the cut of Shaquille Harrison for ASVEL. As Agensa, the floater is good. For 6 points, Melvin Agensa. Not much rhythm to the early stages of this second quarter, but there is Tamir Blatt. Maccabi from deep as Blatt strikes. Nondo looks to answer. Anything you can do. Blatt then setting the screen for him, skipped over for Lundberg, stepping back for the 3. Well, nobody could score a triple. And now we've had 3 after this step back 3 from Ife Lundberg. Blatt, De Colo, Lundberg. Here's De Colo looking for the 2 this time. Couldn't get a soft enough touch. They get the offensive rebound. Vautier tapping it down, and he will now battle his way inside, and that's a good, strong finish. Blatt loses it, but gets it back. And John Di Bartolomeo for 3. It looked automatic to dominate as they have since midway through the first. Watson can find Ndiaye, who wriggles his way clear, but misses the dunk. And Lonnie Walker in transition, and 1. A 5-point swing in the home team's favour. 10 assists, only 1 turnover, 10 of 15 from 2-point range. And there's another. Sorkin from mid-range. Just 7 points in the quarter. Here's Glyn Watson. Got a speed advantage over Sorkin, but whoa! Jalen Horde says you're not going to score there. And Lonnie Walker finishes in transition. Now, what a moment this was for Maccabi. And that's bound to make a difference. You're bound to miss them when you don't play in front of them. And here's Watson trying to respond, and ASVEL needed that. Glyn Watson scores basket of the night. Driving through again, it's Lonnie Walker, unstoppable tonight. 16 points in 10 minutes. Tel at the other end. An unconventional pass by Massa, but it's back for Selias. It's back to the playmaker. Massa setting a screen and rolling. An extra pass on for Njaye, and that's one of the best pieces of basketball we've seen from ASVEL tonight. If Maccabi go in up by double digits, it looks like a mountain to climb in the second half. Here is Lonnie Walker, turn around, mid-range, so smooth. He first showcased to the continent his scoring ability, then returned to the United States for a few months before heading back. Now, a personal best night. Tel will look for the 3, and it rattles in with Njaye and Massa. Here's DeColo. No look pass for Tel. Wants another 3 and makes it. So 2 of 2. So he gives it back to Nondo. Against Jimmy Clark, trying to draw some contact. DeColo. And he does so. And 1. He was patient. He waited. Nobody, perhaps, ever in EuroLeague history is better than Nondo DeColo at doing that. Can they get him free? Instead, it's Massa who's open for the throwdown. And it is a tie at half-time. DeColo was a decoy in the second half. It's the home team's first possession. Lundberg, Walker, Horde, Santos and Raymond. And we continue the Lonnie Walker show, ladies and gentlemen. Personal best, 27 points. He has 20 now. ASVEL, Glyn Watson answering with a similar finish. DeColo to Watson. Lundberg comes to meet him. Massa sets a screen and rolls to the basket, which allows Glyn Watson to find a gap. As Lundberg for Sorkin. That lead didn't last for long. DeColo trying to get it to Ajinsar, who can feed Njaye. And he evades 2 attempted blockers. Falls to Watson. Wants to go in transition quickly. DeColo attacking, can't score. Sorkin's attention was enough to disrupt the shot. Lonnie Walker for 3. Well, he's been off target mostly from long range tonight. 2 of 6 now. So 2 more scores away from that. DeColo in for Massa. He drops it in. Ajinsar back to the creator. Now Nondo. Fine pass for Massa, and the throwdown from Big Bodian. A substitution. I wondered if Walker was complaining here that he was fouled by Massa. Midway through the third quarter, Lundberg on the buzzer. Sorkin grabs the easy rebound, misses, and again, third time lucky. Not quite sure how he missed the second attempt. ASVEL with Tel leading the play. Selias back for Watson. The shot is up. Oh, and it does go in. It was in, out, and then shaking it all about. And finds Blatt again. Now Horde. Shot clock running low. Jalen Horde going inside, twisting and finishing with great technique and balance. Jalen Horde. Tel, Massa. This is long range for him. And he can't make it. Blatt, Di Bartolomeo, Horde, Sorkin and Lundberg as it's thrown high for Roman Sorkin. After Tamir Blatt and Roman Sorkin combined for the offense. Massa looking to set a screen for him. Tel goes round it, finds his way to the rim, but Sorkin is there to swat the ball against the glass. Possession. There's the big block from Sorkin. It's been a slower pace, more defensively dominated quarter. Tel finds De Colo onto Celias. He'll keep shooting and he'll make this one. After a series of misses, Zach Celias kept his confidence, kept on shooting, got his reward. Final play of the third, and it's Tamir Blatt making it the penultimate play. In fact, there's no time, though, for ASVEL to do anything, so triples traded at the end. He'll kick it out to Tel. Spinning away, kicking it back, Ndiaye. Nice pass for Celias underneath, but he can't score. Here's Lonnie Walker. Back for Sorkin. Now in for Leaf, but too low the pass, and an easy interception for Harrison. So both teams misfiring still. Tel will try to change that. It will just drop in, leading the backcourt for ASVEL. Up against Blatt. Tries to get around him. The floater from Glyn Watson is smoothly dispatched. And ASVEL very much hanging in there. Blatt with Sorkin setting a screen. Back for the big man. For three, Roman Sorkin. His hand was pushed onto the ball. Here's his three for the visiting team. Coach Poupet responds by bringing De Colo back in. He finds Watson for the deep three, rebounded by Ndiaye, who felt he was fouled as he dropped it in. That was an important offensive rebound. As Horde flies to the basket and off the glass, he's up into double digits now. It's a slow start to the game for Horde, but he's becoming stronger and stronger as the night goes on. De Colo misses one. Walker there sets his new personal best in rebounding. If he hits a three here, he'll set his personal best in scoring as well. Instead, he goes in to tie that number with the layup. Get themselves into a handy lead. Jalen Horde and then Lonnie Walker. It's not over yet. ASVEL, if they can go on a little run here, will give themselves hope for the last 2 or 3 minutes. Watson from mid-range starts that run that they need. The perimeter. And Ndiaye will take on the three. Long rebound falls to Watson. He'll take on an even longer three and makes it. It's not a foul he wanted to make there. This was a three that Watson wanted. Missing a couple of free throws, but then he grabs the rebound and gives Maccabi another possession. And now a swat from Ndiaye. Tel looking for the alley-oop. Oh, what a block from Sorkin, blocking the alley-oop. And at the other end, here is Lundberg in for Sorkin to finish what he started. It's great game awareness. That was a spectacular block. And then a simple finish. Receives the pass from Lundberg and drops it in. Now it's a 6-point game. Watson steps back for three and makes it. So Glyn Watson single-handedly keeping ASVEL in it. No one apart from him has scored for ASVEL in 4 minutes. But here at the other end is Horde blowing an easy layup but getting his own rebound. And where were ASVEL? ASVEL down by 5. Tel one-on-one against Sorkin. Mid-range, good from Thomas Tel. It is a one-possession game. It's a thriller, building up to a big finish. Lonnie Walker drives, scores, career high. 29 points as Tel sends it in for Ndiaye. Double teamed, almost loses it, does lose it. Lundberg, and that should be it on the breakaway. It's Horde for the throwdown and for the win. Falling short in the end. De Colo, behind the back and dropped in by Ndiaye. The chance for a three-point play. Look at this feed. No look behind the back for the charging Ndiaye, just about able to. Now Watson in transition. Celias for three on the buzzer, won't go. And that will be the end of the game. Maccabi triumphant on their return to Tel Aviv.